Woohoo! Kindergartners! We are at one of my favorite times of year. The weather outside is beautiful. I love the leaves. And we are talking about Veterans Day in music. Veterans Day is one of my favorite times of the whole year because we can use the gift of music to make a special day for someone else. So I know that we have been working on a special song for Veterans Day, and it is Grand Old Flag. Would you please listen to my song? You're a grand old flag, you're a high flying flag, and forever in peace may you wave. You're the emblem of the land I love, the home of the free and the brave. Every heart beats true for the red, white, and blue, where there's never a boast or brag. Should old acquaintance be forgot, keep your eye on the grand old flag. Now, last music, we talked a little bit about what those words are talking about. We were talking about the flag of the United States of America, the red, white, and blue. So we said, you're a grand old flag, you're a high flying flag, forever in peace may you wave. Of course, we want peace, right? You're the emblem of the land I love. Emblem is a symbol. So you're a symbol of our country that we love. The home of the free and the brave. Oh, we have so many brave people in our country. Now, next up, we have every heart beats true for the red, white, and blue, where there's never a boast or brag. If someone is boasting or bragging, it's like, ooh, my team's better than your team. Sometimes we hear that when people are talking about the Packers and the Vikings. They're like, oh, I don't like the Packers. I like the Vikings. I don't like the Vikings. My Packers are better. That's bragging and boasting. So in our song, it says, where there's never a boast or brag, because we don't want to treat other countries that way. We want to respect all countries. And then it says, should old acquaintance be forgot? Keep your eye on the grand old flag. So acquaintances are like your friends. And that's saying, should they be forgotten? So, like, you have some new friends you've made in kindergarten this year, but I'm sure you had some friends back in preschool, and you might not get to see the same friends. So, do you want to forget those other friends from last year, or do you think we should remember those friends and be friends with our new friends, right? We don't want to forget our old friends, but it's still good to have new friends. So that is our whole song. I have this paddle with me today, and on it it says G O G O go, and it says to, oh, you recognize that, right? For stop. So whenever I'm going to do a little game with you today, whenever I hold up the go, you are going to sing with me. But if I hold up the stop, you're going to think the song, but you're not going to sing it out loud. So let me give you an example. If I do pitter patter, pitter patter, pitter patter on the window pane. See how that worked? So the song kept on going, but I was thinking it and I was not singing it out loud. Don't let me trick you. All right, you ready for this? We're going to do it with Grand Old Flag. All right. Here we go. You're a grand old flag. You're a high flying flag. You're the emblem of the land I love. Every heart beats true for the red, white, and blue. Should old acquaintance be forgot? Now you see how this is going to work. So I might be going back and forth a little quicker this time. Don't let me trick you. Here we go. You're a grand old flag, and forever in peace. The land I love, the home of the free and the brave. Every heart beats true for the red, white, and blue. Should old acquaintance be forgot? Grand old flag. Oh, did I get you on that one? All right, okay. I got an idea. Again, don't let me trick you. Here we go. You're a high-flying flag. May you wave. You're the emblem of the home of the free and the brave. Where there's never a boast or brag be forgot, the grand old flag. Oh my goodness, that is so tricky. How about we just do the whole thing? You're a grand old flag, you're a high-flying flag, and forever in peace may you wave. You're the emblem of the land I love, the home of the free and the brave. Every heart beats true for the red, white, and blue, where there's never a boast or brag. Should old acquaintance be forgot, keep your eye on the grand old flag. Thank you, boys and girls. Now, we have been talking about Veterans Day, and it dawned on me that there's some important words you need to know. I know that last music, in the second part of our lesson, we talked about patriotic, and patriotic music is any music that shows we love our country. And we said that if we do something patriotic, then we're going to do something that shows that we love our country. But today, I would like to talk about some new words, because some kids have been saying, well, Mrs. Wolfgram, what is a veteran? And I've told you that a veteran is anyone who has served our country in the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, and the Coast Guard. But I didn't tell you what those were. Bad teacher. So, boys and girls, today I am going to pull up a little bit of information for you. So, I'm going to share my screen. And there's a big word on your screen right now. It says the Armed Forces. The Armed Forces are the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, and Coast Guard all put together. Now, sometimes you hear people talking about the military. The military is the same thing as the armed forces. It's those groups. And then sometimes you hear us say the word soldiers. Now, soldiers are the people that are in those groups. Now, if it's someone who is in the group now, or somebody who used to be in the group, or somebody who was in the group a long time ago, or even somebody who's not alive anymore, but still was a soldier, they are a veteran. So in those 5 groups, we have the Army. Boys and girls, I'm sure you've seen people either on TV or even sometimes walking down the street in a uniform like this. Those people are in the Army. And the Army is the biggest group of all of the military. There are the most people that are in the Army. Then we have the Navy. The Navy, their jobs are to work on big boats. And sometimes they're gone away from their families for a long time on those huge boats. Now, Mr. Hansen, who works at our school, he is a veteran and he was in the Navy. So we have the Army, we have the Navy, and next up is the Air Force. The Air Force are people who either fly airplanes or work with airplanes. So sometimes they might be mechanics that are fixing the airplanes. Sometimes it might even just be people who are flying them or doing any kind of job with the airplanes. Then we have the Marines. The Marines are a smaller group of people, and they do a lot of the same jobs that the Army does, but sometimes they kind of go into places before the Army gets there. And then we have the Coast Guard. The Coast Guard, they also work on boats, but boys and girls, they work here in our country instead of going to other countries and helping there. So the Coast Guard, sometimes we even see the Coast Guard here in La Crosse. If you have been out on the Mississippi River and you've seen people, whoops, let me bring up that boat again. If you have seen boats with this big red stripe right there, that is the Coast Guard. And they make sure that people are being safe out on the river, and they make sure that people are following the rules to keep each other safe. Sometimes they even help with when there's a hurricane or something dangerous over in the ocean. That is the Coast Guard. So that's our Army. Ooh, that sun is bright. There it is. We have the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, the Marines, and the Coast Guard. They are our 5 groups that they are the armed forces. And those people, if they have served at any time in their lives in those 5 groups, then they are a veteran. Now, next music. In the second part of our video, I have some more patriotic music for you. And of course, a little bit more, "You're a Grand Old Flag." Oh, I love that song. And I'm so excited because I have a surprise for you of one of my all-time, look at that sunlight, all-time favorite patriotic songs to use with your beat buddies. Yes. So go ahead and meet me on the second part of our lesson. But for right now, I'm going to say adios and put this back on Zoom.